Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is in continuation to our last video where we talked about header and item table internal table display in our Adobe Form. So as you remember, we created these two input internal tables in our jetdemo underscore interface like this. If you want to see here like this, we created it. We created a table type for that so that it will be easy to map in our Adobe Form. So, and this was our driver program where we pass the our local internal table data through our Adobe Form interface. So let's go quickly to our Adobe Form SFP transaction only. So now to display it in our Adobe Form, what you need to do, you just need to drag and drop like we did for our input fields, you can say, like for single fields it was right, importing fields. And now we will be just drag and drop it to our, let me see whether it is in editable mode or not. Yeah. Yes, it is not. So let's go to the editable mode. Yep. So now just drag drop here your into your dead demo underscore form context node and see how you will be able to see your imported internal table in your under the context z demo underscore form. Similarly, do for z it underscore item table. Just drag and drop on it here. So you will be able to see here. So from here, suppose you have a multiple fields in your internal table structure and you don't want all the fields to be displayed on your Adobe Form. So in that case, what you can do is just right click on this selected field like this. So here you will have an option like set to active and deactivate. So as of now it is already active. So I just want to deactivate it. So you can select this so that you will not be able to access it in your Adobe Form layout part. So you will see a cross icon will come here against that whichever you will deactivate. So suppose say from here as well I want to deactivate this mandate field. So just do it like this. Similarly, if you want to set another one or if you even want to make it active, so you can select this. So this way you will be able to set, activate and deactivate it. So let's save it and let's try to activate it. Okay, we have some errors here. So click on edit. So what error are we getting? Let's see. Okay, it's saying reference field of field cannot be used here. Okay. Net WR and similarly it is showing BRGEW field and IT item NTGEW. Okay, reference field it is asking. I hope something must be triggering to you as well, right? So let's see what it is and how we can fix it. So it is asking for reference field. So if you notice the structure that we referred like that header table or whether it is item table. So if you see here we have some currency kind of field in our and here as well, and here as well we provided some reference table if you remember. So same error we are getting there as well. So similarly item table is there, right? Here as well we have some fields, currency, quantity, and you will see here as well we have reference field and reference table details. So same we need to do now in our interface to fix this error. So let's go to our interface here, and if you see here there is a section in the left pane, currency slash quantity fields. So if you double click on this, just double click on this, and here you will see in the right pane you have an option to write your reference field and data type. So here you have an option of append, insert, delete and copy paste. All options are there. So just click on append from here as of now and click on this F4 on the field name. So here you will automatically get all the relevant field that you need to take care of. So suppose I'm selecting this header as of now. Let's see, it has already determined like what is the data type. So it is CURR by default, it has already taken. If not, you can select it from here as well and just click on reference field now, F4. So here you will already get automatically get the field value as well. as it is coming as you selected this value, so it's automatically getting this value from here itself. Similarly, we want to add three more, so just click on append three more time and just pass here from F4. So select this one. Second, we can select again this one as well. So just select all these values from this F4 and then we will provide a reference field. Right, so it has already automatically filled the data type, so we are now filling reference field from here. Click on F4 again and yeah, select this, click again, select again. So now we have prepared the reference field data type reference for our field name so that we don't get error. Let's save it, try to activate it. Okay, yes, we want to activate it. It's activated successfully, as you can see. Now go to your Adobe Form now. Let's close it and now save it again, or maybe you can, if you want, you can refresh it. It's not required, but yeah, no problem. Now let's try to activate it now, whether we get error or not. So yep, we are able to activate it successfully. You can see object activated. So that was the only error and we fixed that. Now what we will be doing now, we will be making use of is this internal tables in our Adobe Form. So let's go to our layout from here or from here. Which do you prefer? I prefer this. So let's go to this and we will be then seeing it's loading. It's take some time, so let's wait for it. Yeah, Adobe Form layout takes time, so please bear with me. So this has opened the layout. You can extend it using this so that it will be easy for us to do some changes here. So this was the layout that we created earlier. This is the data view and this is the hierarchy, right? We don't want this as of now, so we can use it. Data hierarchy we have bring to the first. It will be easy to do some changes. And data view, as you know, IT header and IT item. So there is a two-way. So to create a table in your Adobe Form, first we will be seeing some the easy way. That will be just a drag and drop feature. So what you need to do, just select go to data view tab and select the IT header table you can see in the left pane. So just pick this and drag this and just drop it here like this. So you will be it's saying there is an insufficient space because we have moved it to the right. So just select this table from here again and you will see this kind of movable icon. So just drag it and just place it here. Yep. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 fields are there. Okay, we can, maybe we can reduce the size. Are we able? Yeah, we are able to reduce the size. 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 4 5 6 fields are there. 1 2 3 4, yeah, 6 fields are there. So let's extend it. Yep. So you will see it has automatically fetched your and binded have done the binding as well. So here you are seeing the header column header name, like column header name. First column header is sales document, then is created on document category. You can even edit it from here as well, or you can just click on this here and you can go, or what you can do, just I guess we can directly do it here. We don't have any such option, so just edit it here itself. For example, I want to give a space here, JDoc category. Okay, sales document is already coming, then net value is coming, then currency is there, right? Okay, so we will be saving it, and yeah, we can save it from directly here. It will just go and again open that window. It behaves something like this, so just bear it. So yeah, we have saved it. So this was the easiest way to just drag and drop your table from here, and it will automatically does the binding part here as well. So if you just see here, I have clicked on this. Let me minimize this so that you don't get confused. So this is how VBLN field. If I click on this, it has taken me to the cursor is created on now. If I select this VB type, now the emphasize is document category 1. So here you will be seeing it has data binding as well. So you can even do from yourself as well, like this, that IT IDER, data, and then you can select this. So value is this is optional as it's a read-only form, so not an issue. Then you have an option here, other like limit length 10 because it's a display form, so no need to worry what you want to do here. So accessibility nothing. So this is how you can just display your a table. So this is the one way that you can print. So you will now learn like another way to create a table here. So let's see, suppose let me go to the palette and let me open object library. So from here, if you see there is a table option here, right? So just drag it here and place it here itself. So we will be now creating an underscore item table manually. So it will ask you, so you have to option again, create simple table by using like you can provide it here automatically, or you can provide create table using assistant as well. So there is a two option. First is this include header row in table. So you can provide increase or decrease. So as per your requirements. Similarly, there is a create table using assistant. So let's see this option here because it's an easy one. So you can simply select it and you can click on OK. So I will be going with this option so that you can learn this mode as well for inserting the table. So click on OK. So here you have multiple option as well like row shading and all. So here it will ask you like body has a fixed dimension. So we have someone around how many columns here. Let me let's close it so that we can see how many columns we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we have. So let's quickly take again. Yeah, select this, create table using assistant. Now it will give you pop-up. So we have a 6, 7 columns, and we have okay, number of body rows 1 we want, right? And similarly, you have other as a body rows vary depending on data, I suppose. So as our data is dynamic, right? So you need to select this. So if you have a fixed row of data, right? So you have everything fixed, like table is only having one header row, one footer row. So in that case, you can choose this. Otherwise, if your table has multiple records or it's a dynamic one, so you need to select this radio button. Like body rows vary depending on data. So I will be just giving it here the number of columns here, and layout you can select left to right or right to left as per requirement. Then you can click on next and it has header row. Yeah, it has a header row. Yeah, you can select that. Then no footer row. Yeah, I don't have a footer row as of now. Then it has body rows and no section. Yes, you can click on that. And alternating row color you want. So we can just as of now just pick this I guess just select anyone. For example, let's pick any light color, and from here let's pick this one so that we can see. Now click on finish. You will be able to see it's saying in insufficient space, right? So we can decrease the size of a table here as we did for this. So just select this, or maybe come to here. Okay, let me do Control Z. So from here as well, it has as it has already created, right? So you can even like make add or delete some rows as well. So let me just try to decrease the size, whether we are getting or not. Let me just try again. I'm not getting that icon here, as you can see. It's adding. Or let me what I can do, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 are there, right? So let's try, or you can delete it. Otherwise you can try for like selecting this, and then you can, yeah, we got option, right? We were lucky, so we got an option here. Otherwise we would have to skip here. So just drag it here so that we can see output. So here, if you see, we can now close its object library. So we have added header here. So in this case, you will have to do manually, right? As in our earlier case, we already get like header details and everything. So here you will need to provide every column name, right? For example, it has like go to field tab, sales document, right? So you need to pass here sales document. You can directly paste it here, or you can even write it at your own. Next is sales document item, sales document item you have. So so on. So you can replace it. You can click on this. You can type it here as well. You can just write directly here and provide your name, etc. So I will be just taking out this weight unit directly, the last one, right? Okay, let me just take this. And as you will be seeing, it has no binding, right? So to make a binding, what you can do, just select here this field VBELN, just bind it to the first field, right? So this is how you can bind it. So you will be able to see now the binding with your table. Similarly, what you can do, you can select this, you can pass it here, you can do binding. Similarly, like this. Similarly for this field, similarly for this, and this, and for this as well. So we have binded for all the fields here so that we can see the output. Now go to hierarchy. So you have a two table like IT header, and this one is your IT item. You can give it name like, for example, IT item, and manually I will say that we added it manually, right? So that way you can use it, and we can even bind it here as well. Jet demo, IT item, just like we have it binded right header, right? If you remember, so we can do it here as well. Jet demo, IT item, IT item. You can select it here. You can click on save. Yeah, we have binded it. Let's see whether we are able to get data in our output or not. So let's save it and close it so that we can activate it. Yes, activate it. So it's activated successfully, and let's try to execute now, which will trigger our Adobe form. So here is your output. So we have a header table and we have item table. So there is no gap as we didn't provide it, right? So this is how you can display your header table and item table, two separate tables, one after the other. So suppose if you want to give any space here, right? For example, let's go to our Adobe form here, and if you are noticing, I have if we just go to hierarchy, if you just notice here, I just you just need to make it a float so that the data comes one after another, right? So, and nothing else. And it should be allow page breaks within content. So suppose if you have a multiple large tables and multiple rows are there, so it will automatically will break and within the separate pages. So this is how you can display it. And suppose sorry, so and suppose you want a space here, right? So for example, let me see, for example, let me create insert subform. I want to insert one subform, right? So let me take it here in between, for example. Okay, and let me increase its width, and let me give it a space like this. That's it. And if I just make it, let's see what happens. If I make it float, it will just take a what you say. It will automatically reduces that, but we need some space, right? So let me just or let's just first test with this only, whether we get any space or not. So activate it. Meanwhile, we can go and press back so that we can again execute it. Let's see whether it has loaded or not. Sorry. Yep, it's activated. Hierarchy, we can go to hierarchy tab. Let's see. Let's trigger it, execute it, and see what happens. So as of now, there is no such space. So let's go back again and go to our Adobe Form. And this time, select this subform, make it a position again, and we can even create a space like this as well. So at this time what will happen, it will give you space, but suppose there is a data, so it will not be flowed automatically, right? It will be like a hard code, you can say. So for that, what we can do, we can just time being create one input field here. Let's see how we can do that. Object, uh, okay, line, numeric, text field is there, text is there, right? So just drag it here and place it. And we will not be writing anything here as of now. So let's see what happens now. Let me reduce some space, or let's keep it. And now select this subform and try to make it a float. So see, this time it has taken this much space. So this is the some technique that you can follow to get rid of that issue. So now let's try to activate it, and we will now trigger it again, execute it again, and we will see. So hopefully it should work this time. It's activating. It takes some time, so we have to be patient. So just cross it and go to hierarchy tab. We have here our two tables. So let's see, now try to execute it again. Yep. So we are able to see space here, and the data is segregated as well. Similarly, we can insert some space here by making any other subform. So we are getting space, and it is now segregated. So and even if you see here, the data is coming in different shades, right? Like we selected using table assistant. If you remember, similarly, if you want your data, suppose for example, you have a here option, I guess in pagination, not here. Okay, and if I just go to here or IT table, yeah, table, we have some option like row shading. So you can even select here as well. You can enable it, select your color as per your choice. As of now, I'm not enabling it. So I hope you understand the concept of how you can display your internal table from your driver program to your Adobe Form. So in this video we'll learn how we can display it, like there were two tables, and how we can add it in our interface, and how we can execute it through our Adobe driver program, for example, from using this interface. So I hope you like this video. Please stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Thank you.